Miscarriage firsts are terrible. My name is Sam Evans Tschritter. I am the grief advocate on Unedited, and in this video I'm going to talk about miscarriage firsts. Moments that I expected to be terrible, that were, and other situations that completely blindsided me. The hardest part for me of the first Thanksgiving after I miscarried was feeling like there should have been another person around the table, and feeling like I was the only one who noticed there was a person missing. It was also really hard for me to be thankful and grateful for the things in my life because I had lost something so significant, lost someone so significant to me. It was incredibly painful. My first Christmas after miscarriage was actually not as bad as the second Christmas after miscarriage. For everyone, it's going to be different. I miscarried back to back in October and then December of the same year. That first Christmas, we were living in Oregon. Most of our family was in the Midwest. So we spent Christmas with my husband's aunt, who had been infertile. And so I got to spend my very first Christmas after I miscarried with someone who understood the pain of wanting a child and not being able to conceive, or not being able to carry a child to full term, which was a huge blessing. So I don't remember a painful first Christmas. Then right after that first Christmas, the beginning of January, my younger sister called me. And she was like, "Hey, I don't want you to hear this from anyone else. I'm pregnant." It was January. So she gave birth in September. And that second Christmas after I miscarried, we celebrated the birth of her new baby. Yep. I'd gotten pregnant in June. So 6 months later, I was pregnant. I was pregnant while we were celebrating the birth of her baby and her baby's first Christmas, and it was really great. But it didn't take away from me the fact that I should have had the oldest grandchild. Still every time my niece has her birthday, I remember that my child should have been first. So even 14, 15 years later, her same birthday reminds me every year that I lost a baby. Your due date's going to be really, really hard. If I were you, I would be proactive about your due date and celebrate the fact that you are a mother who lost her child, that you are a mother of a beautiful angel in heaven. Plan a dinner, buy yourself a cake, sing happy birthday to your child. If that is something that would help you, be proactive about celebrating that day rather than mourning it. It'll be sad either way, but there's a way to heal your heart and to celebrate your child on a day that would otherwise be really, really, really hard. The 1-year anniversary of your miscarriage is going to be really hard as well. You're going to know that. So I would schedule a pedicure or a manicure, massage, do something, go out with friends, do something to take care of yourself that night, knowing that it's going to be a really hard night. Plan something that you can distract yourself with. You might be upset as these anniversaries come up and not understand why. You might not be thinking about the miscarriage, but somehow your body remembers. It's kind of strange. Like your body knows that it is supposed to be upset. Sometimes with grief, the emotions precede the remembrance of the reason we're upset. It's kind of weird, but that's the way it works. So pay attention to your body too. If you feel fatigued, if you feel like your head is in a fog, ask yourself if there's an anniversary coming up or something that your body is remembering that you've forgotten, and help your body process its grief. I know that sounds really weird, but it's okay to step into the grief for a minute and be sad and then step out of it again. Department stores, Walmart and Target included, baby section. This sounds crazy maybe, but pre-plan your route in those stores. Is there a way that you can get the groceries you need without going through those sections of the store? Or is there another grocery store you can go to that doesn't sell baby items? Help yourself there, because when you see those onesies and the cute little toys and all the things, it's gonna hurt really, really bad. feel free to decline your first baby shower invitation after you miscarry. My sister invited me to her baby shower and gave me simultaneous permission not to come. And it was the most gracious thing she could have done. And I did not go to her shower. Partly for my own heart, right? Like, that would have been really hard, celebrating a baby when I just lost mine. But also my family knew that I'd lost a baby. My cousins, my sisters, like, everyone knew. Everyone would have looked at me and felt sad for me, and it would have taken away from my sister's excitement and the joy of her pregnancy. She deserved to be able to celebrate the birth of her first child. So feel free to decline. And if people are offended by that, let them be. You know your heart. You know what's best for you. You take care of yourself. Okay? You do what you gotta do. Because losing a baby is one of the most terrible things that you can experience. And you've got to navigate it yourself without anyone else telling you how to do it. Something incredibly unexpected that triggered my grief was women who hadn't experienced miscarriage. I would look at a woman who'd never experienced pregnancy loss and snarl at her, growl, and I'd have to walk away because her good fortune brought me to tears. Consider taking a break from social media. If you have Instagram and TikTok on your phone, consider turning off notifications for those apps and staying away from them for a little bit, because you'll be blindsided by pregnancy announcements or gender reveals that will just send you into a tailspin, potentially. Again, like, I'm not telling you what to do. I know it sounds like I'm not. I'm telling you what worked for me, what I did, what I had to do to survive, because it was really painful. I still remember when a friend of mine posted her ultrasound photo and made that her profile picture. I couldn't handle it. So I just stayed off of Facebook for a really long time. Do what you have to do. There are so many triggers. There are triggers everywhere. And you're not going to be able to avoid all of them. So my advice to you would be to avoid the ones that you know of. It's like a minefield. Flag the triggers you know of, avoid those for a little bit, and then you'll have more brain space to handle the things that surprise you. This is my suggestion. Again, like, not telling you what to do, but just look out for yourself. No matter what, look out for yourself. These playlists that I have are all for women who've experienced miscarriage. They're all videos talking about the different facets of infant loss and what that feels like. So this playlist, this channel, this Miscarriage Unedited channel is a safe place for you to camp and be and exist. So if you're appreciating this video and the support, make sure you hit subscribe so that you are able to see more content in the future. I'm here for you, okay? We're gonna get through this together. Just look out for yourself, okay? Protect yourself from the things that are gonna hurt you. And do the best you can to take care of yourself as you're healing from your infant loss. You are not alone. You are loved.